Hello, welcome to Universal Interiors. I am Uni.
And I'm Les.
And I'm Bonnie.
Uni's mom, my aunt. We are honored to have her.
Here's what we're doing. We're making, this actually was asked of some of our viewers.
Perfect.
And they said, we want to know your mother's brownie recipe. So.
Right there carries some weight. I just have to show y'all. This is my aunt's book. Looks like there might be a little brownie or two left on there because she's made this recipe many a time, having 10 kids and 33 grandkids, is it?
Wow.
That's a bit of brownie making.
Okay, so with that, let's get busy.
Yes.
1/2 cup butter. Now I see that you have it all melted. Is that fine?
That's good.
Okay. So we put our butter, and then you're going to put a half a...
1.5, right?
tablespoons of cocoa.
Yep.
And look at her, she just I would have to get the half a tablespoon, but... Okay, then you take your 4 eggs and do what with it?
First you have to stir this in so that it kind of melts together.
Oh, okay. A melted in cocoa. I can do that if you want to do the next step, Auntie. How about that?
All right, then I will do the eggs. And that calls for 4 eggs.
4, and if you're fortunate enough to live around here, you got fresh farm eggs.
That's right.
Fortunate.
Get it? 4 fortunates. Yep. Well, we are making brownies.
This is not good.
Oh, sometimes you get a bum egg. Where can I get a new egg?
In the refrigerator.
Good thing for that. Meanwhile, I'll just stir this cocoa. That's what I'm thinking. And we're after new farm eggs. Just like
Coming
that.
right out.
Replaced. There we go.
That one look good, Mom?
Yep.
That one works.
That's one of the reasons why I put it in here first instead of right into the...
Oh, that's it. Just in case of. That's a good thought.
And look how we work together again.
And I'll continue to stir the cocoa because I am working the hardest on the core right now. You girls are doing that, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, we make treats each and every time. I know you viewers are aware of that. And we do hold our core in.
And everybody wants to remember.
Yes, especially making brownies.
So now we're beating those eggs.
Yep.
How long do we beat them, Mother?
Just until they're mixed good.
Just mix them.
And
then we
you
take
add the sugar.
1 cup of sugar.
Oh, isn't that so fun?
And 1 cup of brown sugar.
So both kinds. That's nice.
And then we're...
I want you to realize that this is not a diet food.
Okay. Copy, little disclaimer. It's not really health food.
So, suck in a little more.
A little extra this week while you try this recipe out. That's for sure. Okay, now
so then we're taking a teaspoon of vanilla after we...
I'll put the salt in first.
I'm kidding. We're going to take a half a teaspoon of salt and put it in that mixture. And then we're going to put 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And if it's Watkins, it would only be a half, like my mother has.
So then we just get to stir all this in. And meanwhile, I get to still keep stirring.
Just keep stirring. Just keep stirring.
It's a little bit like fishing around here. Keep the chocolate going. Okay.
Oh,
look at that.
So then after the salt and vanilla, we're going to kick it up a notch.
Oops, excuse me.
And that's done.
And then this goes in.
Then that little butter cocoa mixture in the front. Then that.
I'll take that from you, Auntie.
I'll just put it in this dish.
Okay. Don't lose any chocolate. That's what you're basically saying there.
And so this is what makes it kind of like a thick, fudgy brownie, correct?
Yep.
When we do the, because I have not done melted butter.
I've never done that either. But I am
bonus for us.
I'm a really good box brownie girl.
Yes. Nothing
Shouldn't
like
be.
this. Not when you have a mama right down the road a spell.
It's true.
Okay.
Are you
That's
still
right. I
doing
am. I'm working on it. I'm working on that. There's a lot of little mixing you do.
Yes.
All right. So then we're mixing that.
If you're not fortunate enough to have one of those mixers, then you do, yes, darling. Oh,
that's going to be for later. We'll tell you all about that in just a little bit.
Just a little indication of what might come my way. I think think you can see. Meanwhile, you're fortunate enough, again, to have somebody in the kitchen with you.
So now we're
Something
throwing in 1.5 cups of flour.
Did you sneak a little baking soda in there, Auntie?
Yes.
Yep,
Just a little.
just a touch. I figured so.
All right.
And I didn't get that out.
What do you think about this? Am I doing just what you would do if this
I
is your
think-
knife?
I think that's great.
Okay. Well, you watch some of these people, they know just what they're doing. I semi know how to chop. Look at all that fresh.
You even have like the
Nutmegs.
little, it's all in the
Yes.
wrist.
30-some years in the restaurant, you know what they're doing a little bit.
Okay, so she just secretly threw in 1/4 teaspoon of soda while we were, while I was so impressed with the wrist. And then we're stirring it up again.
Here we go again. The bonus is find delight in the little things in life, Uni Joy. Don't you think, Auntie?
Yep.
While you're in the kitchen baking as much as you have, I bet you find a lot of things to think about that you're fortunate enough to have in your life. I think that makes for a happy kitchen.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Would you go smaller on that, Uni? And the nuts.
I'd only give it one more wrist swipe.
All right. I feel quite fortunate to do that. Okay.
Okay, now
oh,
this-
That's the right color. Okay, Auntie, what would we do?
Just wait with that. I
We
gotta
would wait.
stir this more
Okay.
because
Okay, so she scraped it to get all that stuff, which is important, isn't it?
yeah, to get all the
Scrape it.
flour and all that stuff in the.
So don't forget to do that.
Yep, because otherwise you lose it up on the sides. Push it back down there.
I like it.
When did you start making this brownie recipe? Don't have to reveal.
I
A while
don't
ago?
even remember. It's
No.
so long ago.
Was
So
it
great.
was it Grandma's?
No, actually, it was
Good
my
church cookbook.
sister-in-law, Sonia. She had a
Sonia,
DNS
favorite.
cafe, and this is the brownies recipe that she used.
How fun is that? Was that in
Yeah.
Detroit Lakes?
Yep,
Perfect.
What did DNS stand for?
direct service. I don't know.
All right, then we whip those nuts in there.
Can I pour them?
You can.
I get to. Just like that? Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, so now while she's mixing it up, this is a little something I want to just show you. This is already the pre-made brownie. You got that, Raina? We're gonna add on this secret. I'm gonna dissect it for you because this is the magical part, and this is what people want to know. That's the frosting piece to this fudge-like brownie, which we get to indulge in, and you will if you make it.
Yes.
But this craziness,
The key, right?
the key, it's a chocolate boil.
Frosting, yeah.
Yep, my mom has made plenty of toppings on that. You can choose whatever you want to, of course, for your frosting, but this happens to be our family's favorite. Yep, it is. Good enough to try again. So that frosting is going to be, and a lot of you may know that, it's 6 tablespoons of butter, 6 tablespoons of milk. So you're doing about half and half. And then 1.5 cups sugar. You're going to boil that up real good. But you got to boil it for 30 seconds. You don't want to go too little or too long, right, Auntie?
Well, you could go like 40 seconds, but
Okay.
no, not much any.
Not much fast. Once
No.
the boiling hits, you got to be careful.
Yeah.
You're going to take it off the heat, and that's when you add your 1/2 cup chocolate chips. One time I thought, oh, you know what? I bet a cup of chips would be better. Nope, don't do that. Not advice to be taken. You got to keep it right there. As much as I love chocolate, it's the right mix. I copy down as 1/4 cup and 1/4 butter of milk, but here she has 6 tablespoons, which is about the same. Boil it on up, the right consistency will happen.
The one thing that you have to do with that is after it's boiled, you take it off the stove and then you put the vanilla in first so the chocolate chips melt better because it's a little bit cooler.
Thanks for watching. Enjoy your brownies. Bye-bye.
Yes.